Go into any bookstore in your city and stop by the self-help section. What will you see? Heaps of productivity life hacks, tips on getting more done with less, and time management advice. The truth is, these topics are not relevant anymore. What's relevant today? Attention management. It may be the most critical skill of this century. It used to be that humans craved knowledge. When the Industrial Revolution began, people switched from manual labour to knowledge workers. People with specific skills and information suddenly became scarce, valuable, and were competed for. Today, information is abundant, and because the human brain cannot digest it all, attention becomes the scarce resource. Thomas H. Davenport defined attention as focused mental engagement on a particular item of information. Items come into our awareness. We attend to a particular item, and then we decide whether to act. There's a limited supply of attention, yet there's an ever-increasing demand for it from media, social networks, and, let's be honest, the whole web. Yet there is only so much a human brain can focus on. Recently, scientists figured out that it's only one task at a time. There's a switching cost to multitasking. Think to yourself, reading this sentence right now. You're not doing anything else. I've got your attention. As Economics 101 teaches us, anything that's scarce has value. We live in a world that's slowly changing from classical economics to the attention economy. Soon enough, you'll be literally paying me attention. What matters today is not how you treat your time and schedule, but where we focus our mental energy, and what, as a result, you focus on and surround your life with. People say they don't have time. It's not true. You, me, and Kim Kardashian, we all have the same 24 hours at our disposal. We're just allocating them in different ways. The problem with most self-help books on time management is that authors wrote them for the world of the past. Most of them, like the best-selling Getting Things Done, was written in and for the 20th century. Today, allocating your time towards a particular task doesn't guarantee that it will receive the proper attention, due to constant disruptions and interruptions. Hence, you've got to make the switch from time management to attention management. Recently, I started to feel overwhelmed. Having to work 2 different remote jobs, plus writing and allocating time for personal projects is difficult. So, I automatically, on impulse, started to apply the old time management techniques on myself. I would wake up earlier. I would separate my day into 3 to 4 different chunks and try to cram various projects until I realised that it just doesn't work. I couldn't get anything done, and I got tired constantly. Why? Because time allocation is not as important as attention allocation. I learned a few things. 1. Focusing on a task is returning to it every 48 hours. If it takes longer, it's not in the focus zone. 2. There is a cap of 2 different tasks that you can do within a single day. I learned that it's not the work that exhausted me the most, but the switching between different types of work. 3. Work week should be for work, and personal projects should be taken care of on my own time, e.g. on weekends and holidays. 4. The more creative a task is, the earlier you should work on it. I am a morning person, so I strive to write before breakfast. 5. Stillness breeds focus. Just telling yourself to do a specific activity 5 minutes longer than usual can help create stillness, and it leads to high quality focus. With the overflow of information and slow transition into the attention economy, the ability for deep focus becomes a superpower. Very few people can do it. If you look at my takeaways, You'll notice that I said you could only handle 2 different tasks per day. And you've got to return to a job every 48 hours to keep it in the focus zone. This means that your total focus is 4 projects, max. And less is more in this case. It's only the deep focus, the deep work, as Cal Newport calls it, that leads to high quality results and productivity. Dedicate 2020 to mastering this vital skill. You'll thank yourself later.